G'day and welcome to another Catch the Spur. It's 2026, and with the long break and a game tomorrow, I thought we'd recap where we stand at the moment. After a very lacklustre second half of the year, last year, under Robert Villaheim, we finished 11th. Thankfully, Crystal Palace had an absolute shocker and only ended up on 10 points after the 22 rounds, and they got relegated, and we were on 20 points. So there was a bit of a buffer there, but we also did really fall off and didn't really pursue any goals late last year in the season. So he leaves and Martin Ho comes in. And it's a very exciting time for Spurs fans. The start of the year, we see Tinker come in and we see Olivia Holt come in. Tinker, strength, furious, and she just brings a level of composure in front of goal, something that I think Beth England's the best at, but she's a close second, and her physicality wins her the ball in really dangerous areas and puts her defenders under a lot of pressure. So she's been excellent. And then there's Olivia Holt, and I think she's the most exciting player we've had in our club's history. She's currently sitting second for big chances created, I believe with 8, and she's also got, in my opinion, goal of the year so far with an amazing run through midfielder, beating 4 players. She can take pings from anywhere. She can beat players. She makes really excellent assist passes. I think she's just incredible. So when Martin came in, he really brought an attacking style of football that he brought across from United. He didn't change the way we played in regards formation, but he definitely pushed the wing-backs higher up and played a lot more on the front foot, wanting to shut down the ball a lot higher up the field and try and work on turnovers. It's been really productive, and after we've played everyone once, we're currently sitting 5th. So that's behind City, that's behind Chelsea, Arsenal and United, and we're sitting on 20 points. And you've got to remember that Man United are on 21, and Arsenal are on 22. So we're hot on the tail of the big teams. I love the style that Martin brings because he's got a rotating front 3. When Holt and England and Tandberg are all fit, they can play in the middle and rotate wherever they think they're going to get the ball, and they can pull defenders out of areas for another one to run into. And I think we were really missing that last year, and we just needed a bit more smarts about us and a few more creative forces, which all of those 3 bring, and they're a really good group. The main other thing we were missing is a strong, young, dominant centre-back pairing. And Claire Hunt was there. She was playing with Barts, and I'm glad to see that when Barts came back, now that she's got a bit of competition with Koga, she looked really positive. So if she gets more minutes going forward, I wouldn't be concerned at all. I think she's great. But what Koga and Hunt have been able to build at the back has been really strong. We have not conceded as many goals as I thought we were going to have, especially with sitting those left and right backs a little bit higher off the line when teams are coming at us, playing those balls to those wide pockets right before the corner flags. So then comes January 31st, and really great news dropped that we were picking up a lot of players, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that, 5 new players in 2 weeks. So we brought in Hamano, a forward loan from Chelsea, Matilda Nilden, who was another young forward at 21 years of age, Signe Gorset, 19 years of age, really creative midfielder, Hannah Wilk, 21, right back or left back, so she'll likely come into right back now that Ashley Neville's gone off to Leicester, who we do play tomorrow. And then we've also got Julie Blackstad, and she's going to be left side dominant, who I think is going to come on to that left wing, although she can play left back, but I think Amanda Nilden will probably hold down that position. Now, with these great signings, we do have to really acknowledge the work that Ashley Neville put in. 8.5 years. She really took the club above and beyond anyone's expectations for back there, brought us up with promotion, and took us to a team that we could compete on an FA Cup final stage against United. So I really appreciate what she's done, and every time she got out on that field, she gave it her all. Wasn't always the best player on the field, but always gave 100%. But that's just a few things of what makes right now a very exciting time to be a Spurs fan. I think we're on the up, and I'm very glad to see that some of my predictions at the start of the year have come true, especially that City look like they're going to win the league now that they've gone 10-1 and are on 30 points after 11 games. I'm really glad that Olivia Holt's come in and just absolutely run rampant through the midfield and really put pressure on teams and looked extremely dominant against lower table teams that we struggled with even in the early part of last year. Those teams like Leicester, like London City Lionesses, like West Ham, we couldn't put those kind of teams away. And yes, we didn't win to London City Lionesses, but we were extremely dominant and we just didn't get the result. But those teams, West Ham especially, we just absolutely run into the ground and punished. And lastly, it's fantastic that we've got a Leicester City game tomorrow. Unfortunately, the state of Victoria at the moment, everything's on fire, and I've got to go for a nice long drive through it. So unfortunately, I won't be taking my computer. I'll be more concerned about everything in my life, making sure I get there safe, going away for work again. But I hope we play well. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you probably in a week's time. Come on, you Spurs!